Be honest. Be honest. I feel like I would look I feel like I would look so good without eyebrows. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm happy to have you here. My name is Brooklyn Laurel, and today I'm going to be talking about the perception of passion because I feel like it's a very interesting topic that I'm trying to still figure out in my head, and I wanted to share with you guys. So we're just going to get right into it. So, what kind of sparked this topic is I was listening to an artist. I forgot what his name was, but he's pretty well known and he makes pretty good music. And he was talking about how like he never really wanted to like be an artist. That wasn't his plan in life, and how he just did it for the love of the game. And now he's very popular for it. And I thought there are some people who are like super passionate about something, so passionate that it like kind of freezes you. And I think that that's what I've experienced a lot in my life. And that's kind of what sparked it. So I wrote this down when I was thinking about the concept, and it says people who go for it even though they might be less passionate than you. And I think it's kind of the question of maybe there's a perfect medium to passion. Maybe if you're so passionate about something, you are actually stopping yourself from doing it because it's something that almost freezes you. And I came up with the question of why is it the more you care about something, the harder it is to approach. And I think that this is a very like interesting thing to me because I was kind of thinking about it because I was like, why is this the case? Why is it that when I really love something or I really care about something, I it's harder for me to like interact with it or like approach it. And what came to mind was like me with clothing. I would buy a very cute piece of clothing, like a very cute clothing item, and I would really love it, and then I would never wear it because I didn't feel like I felt like it was too good to wear. Like it was too nice for me to be wearing it, which is very odd. It's like I very much loved the piece. I loved how it fit me. And there'd be a portion of my closet that I just wouldn't interact with because the clothes were too good for me, even though I was buying the clothes for myself for me to wear. And I think that this mindset is something that I don't know if a lot of people experience it because I feel like I'm just stumbling upon putting it into words. But the concept that something is too good for me or I'm not good enough to be seen in the same room as it or interact with it. And then I was thinking about drawing because I do love, like, I like to draw, but I'm not good at it, like, at all. I am not a very talented artist in that way. And I was thinking that maybe the problem is I just don't want to be responsible for creating a product that is ugly or unappealing or poor quality in the category of something that I am passionate about. I will like listen to songs and I love lyrics. That's my favorite part about songs. And I'll be like, they could have said this or they could have said that. And that lyric would have like blended in to the song better. Or like if they just switched the wording or made this rhyme like a little bit better. I'm a critique. Like I'll critique music because I love like art in the same way that if I'm listening to a song and the lyrics are really good, I'm like, oh, I wish I thought of that. That's beautiful. Like, it's amazing. It's perfect. And as I am in this phase of like revisiting things that I used to be good at, I'm creating a lot of ugly stuff. I'm creating a lot of stuff that I'm not as proud of as I would have been if I had kept at it. And my ability to create something beautiful in the category that I'm passionate about is a lot less than it used to be. And I think because of that, it makes it harder for me to want to interact with it because now I'm responsible for all these ugly things in the category of something that I'm so passionate about. Like, I can't stand looking at it because it's like, that's not what I love. Like, I love when it's done well, I don't love when it's done poorly. And when I was thinking about the clothing analogy, I thought, what stopped me from wanting to, like, what got me to wear the clothes that I didn't think were good enough for me, or that I kind of kept that portion of my closet untouched because now I wear all my clothes. I love this sweater and I think it's very cute. And now the portion of my closet that has clothes that I'm obsessed with and I love is bigger because I'm willing to wear those clothes. And to me, it was all about the mindset of that. And so, if you're following me here, I started wearing the clothes that I love in my closet because I came to the conclusion that I deserve to be a part of my ideal self. I deserve to become that ideal self. And while it's as simple with clothing as putting on a shirt, I don't think it's as simple when it comes to things that we love. Like if I love music, like if I love writing, like if I love reading books and I want to write a book, there is a huge learning curve of me creating a bunch of poor things before I can create a beautiful thing. And those poor things have to exist in this world. And I think that's something that we kind of have to come to terms with, those who are very passionate, is that the poor things have to exist for the beautiful things to exist. And the bigger that your toleration becomes for rejection, failure, and all of those things, the more opportunity you have to make something amazing, to make something beautiful. You can keep going. And it's a lesson that I feel like you hear all the time. But again, I think that like when you switch things, and that's one of the reasons why I started making YouTube videos, is there are these conclusions that I get to, and I can hear it 100 times, but sometimes you hear it in a way that you're like, whoa, that makes sense, or whoa, that resonates with me. And I think that that matters. I was looking at my YouTube channel and I was like, dang, these thumbnails are not eating. And girl, we're trying. And I feel like I'm starting to grow a toleration for things that are imperfect so that I can create things that are beautiful, not perfect. Because I think once you like get to the point where you understand that you have to create imperfect things, then the goal doesn't have to be perfection anymore. It's something that I'm proud of, something that's beautiful, something that I like to look back at. And so I'm sorry if this is very like choppy. I'm trying to like come to my conclusions as I speak, and it's not as smooth as it usually is. But what I kind of want to close out this video with is what I wrote at the end of all of this. And I said, passion is a feeling. And while it can boost you, it can also stifle you. And I'm sure there is a more amazing way to put that, because as a lyricist right now, I'm like, dang, you could have used um, synonyms that sounded better. But basically, the idea is we always have to be careful with our feelings, because anxiety and excitement can give the same physical feeling. And if you prescribe all of your excitement as anxiety, we will be miserable in this world. And passion can really keep people going. It can be like, I do this for literally the love of the game. But it can also stop you from wanting to create anything because you're so passionate about it. And it can be like very debilitating when it comes to you wanting to try something that you love. And so I encourage all of you to contribute to those spaces that you're very passionate about and make ugly things and contribute to those spaces, because it's what gives you the ability to one day create something beautiful. And I think we need to stop being scared about what we're putting into the world and start putting things into the world. And we can refine it later. Sorry, guys, my mic is dying. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm so happy to have you here, and everyone who's joined my community thus far. I'm so grateful. And thank you so much for 60 subscribers.